Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back off the course. Hope everybody enjoyed the rounds out there. You had a pretty good day. I know there's still some foursomes out there, but I've got a few guests here today that have been waiting for everybody to return, so I want to kind of kick things off. Before I do that, a couple of quick thank yous. First of all the volunteers out here. A lot of them are sitting right here right now, some working behind the scenes. Without these volunteers, obviously we couldn't make this happen. For you, all you sponsors out that way, the list really is too long to list or to recognize right now, but I think I've hit everybody and made some good thank yous out there, and certainly appreciate that. For the members of the golf committee and for Welden itself also, thank you very much for hosting us this afternoon. And last but not least, thank you for the golfers. Like I mentioned this morning, without your support, obviously this event couldn't possibly happen. What I'd like to do is introduce somebody that is probably familiar to a lot of folks in the room. Our county executive, Steve Schuh. I'd like to make a few comments also.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's a beautiful day in Anne Arundel County, great day for golf. Thanks for being part of this event. I want to welcome all of the active duty military and veterans who are here today. We appreciate your service to our country. And I also want to acknowledge the great work of Detachment 1049, the leadership, the volunteers, and the sponsors of that organization who work throughout the year to make our county a better place and to make the lives of our veterans all the better. 5 days ago, we celebrated Memorial Day, and always a great day of the year. That's the day that we honor and show our respect for and remember those who gave the ultimate sacrifice in defense of our nation, our freedoms, and our liberties. And it's only fitting that here we are 5 days later, not so much in a remembrance, but rather in the spirit of action, of helping those who came home from battle but suffer beneath the surface with the scars of PTSD or other conditions. And the work you're doing is making a difference. I understand that this organization, the detachment, has raised over $100,000 over the last several years to help people, and beyond those activities, being involved in a number of community events throughout the year. So we appreciate all that this organization does, its volunteers, the sponsors, very important, and the leadership, all the people who work so hard throughout the year. On behalf of the citizens of Anne Arundel County, I have a citation that I'd like to read. The citizens of Anne Arundel County, Maryland salute Anne Arundel County Detachment 1049 of the Marine Corps League in recognition of your dedication and support of our country's service men and women. On behalf of the citizens of Anne Arundel County, we salute your selfless service to your fellow citizens and for setting a positive example toward which we should all strive. Thank you again, and thanks for participating today.
Thank you, sir, for taking the time out of your day for to wait for us to come back in here to enjoy the day as well. It's a little bit unusual that we try to raise monies for different organizations, and you as the golfers and sponsors never really get to see where that money goes, where it ends up. This year, I'm very pleased in that one of our beneficiaries is the Semper Fi Fund. And I'm very pleased that the Director of Community Outreach, or Community Relations, I'm not sure I exactly messed that up there a little bit.
Director is a bit of a promotion. I won't take director, but...
Okay. From the Community Outreach section of Semper Fi Fund is Ms. Susan Wortman.
Thank you. Well, I'm pleased to have a minute to thank all of you for coming out in support of the Semper Fi Fund. Semper Fi Fund provides immediate financial assistance for our wounded, ill, and injured service members from all branches of the U.S. Armed Forces and their families. And we've been around for 13 years. We just celebrated our 13th anniversary. And, you know, we're constantly changing the programs that we have to adapt to the special needs of our service members and their families. So I think, are surprised that we're still in operation at this point, but recognize that, you know, a 25-year-old amputee's needs are going to be completely different when he's 75. So we fundraise now and look to the future to support his needs and her needs. And without the help of events like this and organizations like Marine Corps Leagues and Arundel Marine Corps League, we can't make our mission possible. So thank you. You've done a great thing today coming out in support of these two veterans charities, and we really appreciate your support. Hope you all played well, and maybe I'll see you next year.
Well, Susan drove up this afternoon from Quantico, Virginia to be here with us. And while our final tallies aren't in for you know, how much we've actually raised, we figured it was certainly appropriate to at least send her home with a little bit of, we'll say, the preliminary check for the Semper Fi Fund. And folks, this is from you, and it's a preliminary check for $3,000 to the Semper Fi Fund. And as we mentioned earlier, the funds from this event are going to be split between two organizations. So we're very proud to be able to present you a partial check, and the rest of it's going to be in the mail, I promise, for $3,000.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.